guys, I am currently outside. I'll probably get some weird looks because I'm out here with my computer and a hoop. Well, I hoop outside all the time, they're used to it. So I'm going to show you how to do, I think it's called a Vortex. It is the very first trick I ever learned, so I thought it would be appropriate to do the first tutorial on this one. Yeah, so I learned this one over a year ago because I started hooping a while back, and I practiced for hours before I could get it right. I'm still not awesome at it, but whatevs, YOLO. Yep, so let's get to that. So, in case you don't already know how, the prerequisite to this is knowing how to already hula hoop. If any of you need me to record a tutorial on how to hula hoop, please let me know and I'll do that, because you're not going to be able to do this unless you already know how to hula hoop. Okay, so to start out, you're just going to have it going around your waist like normal hooping. This is what it's going to look like. And that's all there is really to it. Here, okay. You're just going to hold it like this and push off and just keep it going. And then and then you want to keep your hand on your back and have your palm out. So it's going to look like this. You want your hand on your lower back so that when the hoop comes around, it hits it. And so if you closed your hand around it, your hand would grab the hoop, basically. So that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. When I started learning how to do it, I would count by fours. So I would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Anytime it hits my hand, that's 1. Okay, so the motion, it helps if you just learn the motion. What you do is you keep your hand as close, on your skin. So you got the hoop in your hand, and then you pull your hand like this, keeping your hand on your skin, and then you pull up, and then you keep it going. Now, to hoop above your head, you grab and push. So practice hooping above your head, just so you know what you're doing. So just instead of going like this, you don't want to keep your hand just sitting there. You definitely want to grab it and push it, or else it could fall down or fly off. So, just like I said, hand on your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to want to grab it. So, grab the hoop, keep it as close, keep your hand touching your skin, and slide up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it just pulls right up with you. And then just make sure you keep it going, keep the momentum going. Okay, now to pull it down, there are 2 options. You can pull it down with the same hand, which is a bit harder. So I'm going to show you how to do it with the other hand first. So while you've got it going in the air, you just want to transfer it over to your other hand, which you can just keep your hands together for a little bit until you're comfortable enough to grab it. Or you can just grab it right away if you can do that. So you grab it, and then you just kind of guide it down. It's not that hard. You just pull it down. You kind of grab it and just pull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, grab, pull with your hand, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, around you. So you kind of have to go like this around your head so that it gets over. And then you just kind of guide it to where it needs to go. So say you want to transition into chest hooping, you grab it and guide it to your chest. If you wanted to transition into leg hooping, you would guide it down to your legs, which is a little harder, but it's possible. You know what I mean? I knocked my water bottle over. Or if you just want to transition right back into normal hooping, you would just guide it to your waist. So, yeah, grab, pull. It helps if you spin with it. So if you spin in the same current as it's flowing. Oh, okay, so to pull down with this one, it's pretty much just the same, but you have to, what do you have to do? You just have to kind of guide it down. It's just something you have to kind of learn how to do. You just stick your arm through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. You don't have to stick your arm through it, it's just a little easier. But like I said, it's a lot easier if you spin with it. So spin, spin. Just make sure you have a good hold on it till you let it go in the place that you want it to land. So keep it spinning with you. See? Okay. Now, when I first learned this, I did not know that you could do it continuously. In fact, I didn't learn this until about last week. So I'm going to teach you how to do that right now so you don't have to be sad like me and not know how to make it continuous. Okay, so you're just going to pull up. And now, in order to do it continuous, you kind of have to put it in the other hand. So you can't just pull down like that. I'm sure you can, but I don't know how. Okay, so you get it in the other hand, and then when you pull down, you don't put it back onto your waist, you put it into the other hand and pull up, if that makes sense. So this is what it'll look like. 2, 3, up, other hand, down, straight back up. So that way, you can do sort of this cool thing where you just keep going and going and going. See what I mean? Like, you just keep going. But, I mean, if you just want to stop, you just don't do the continuous thing and you just stick it right onto your body. So, I think that's all. Yeah, so just to go back over the steps just one more time so you guys understand. Okay, so hooping, around your waist, hand on your back, letting it hit on your palm facing out, and you're going to have to pull with the current. So if your hoop is going this way, you have to pull it this way. You can't like go like this because it goes all wonky. You have to make sure you're using the right hand and going with the current. So, hand, 2, 3, 4, up. So grab the hoop, pull it up. Okay? So, 2, so you can see it from the front. Just make sure you're keeping your hand tight to your body, pulling up, and then spinning, keeping the momentum going the whole time. Okay, and then pulling down on the opposite hand, switch hands, make sure you're guiding the hoop in your pushing the hoop instead of just letting it go, and then putting it around your body. So guiding it around your body with your hand. You have kind of a stall going on. You aren't really spinning the hoop at that point, right? So you grab and guide. Woo. I didn't guide very well, but yep, that's all it really is. And to remind you of how to do the continuous vortex, you just pull up, switch over, pull down onto the hand, and then keep going. Just make sure you keep switching hands or else it's not super possible. And you can guide it, like when you pull down, you can guide it anywhere onto your body that is just normal body hooping. So, on to chest hooping, or you can go onto your legs for leg hooping. Yep, anything you want to do. I hope that was helpful. I hope it wasn't too complicated. Yep, and if you have any questions or if I made anything confusing, just send me a message and I will make it more clear. And let me know if you guys want any more videos, because I think it's really fun to make videos and I think it's really fun to hoop. So, yep, bye.